So I took an article from the Sports Business Journal. A summary of the article is it is about a 29-year-old CEO of a company called Relevant. For a 29-year-old, he has already gained the respect from the industry. Relevant is a company that brings together teams for soccer tournaments. Relevant's flagship property is the International Champions Cup. Their goal as a company was to become the number one soccer marketing company in the world and also becoming a full service company for other European soccer clubs. They also just started a 15-year joint venture with La Liga, who are the top professional football division of the Spanish Football League. How it connects to class. It was started by two die-hard soccer fans that wanted to bring European clubs to the US. The reason they started their company was almost strictly based off passion. We talk a lot about the 4 P's in class, and one of the 4 P's is passion. This article also looks at another part of the 4 P's, which is possibilities. There is a quote from this article that says, "My vision very simply is that we will be a mix of AEG or Live Nation, and IMG as well." They're already looking at ways to evolve and take the company to new heights. Going back to the respect this CEO gets from other big names in the soccer industry, it shows how good of a professional attitude he has while meeting other people and networking. At 29, he has also been able to adjust to the workplace and has great business etiquette, which in turn helps with his business relationships. He also has done a good amount of professional preparation, which in turn has helped this company grow. He studied business at the University of Michigan, and he also started a company called Compass Management Group, which managed athletes and entertainers. He's now working with athletes, and in the future, he wants to take his current company into the entertainment world and join with actors and other people in entertainment. So since he had a good start with that first company, it helped join into what he was doing with Relevant. Something I found interesting about the article is when Daniel Silman started out, he never put an image of himself on the site, and he had no social media, which is part of the professional image. He was afraid that people would find out how young he was, and no one would want to work with him or no one would be interested in his company. So he thought a lot of ideas from class, but he doesn't do everything that we've talked about so far. Another term we have talked about in class is networking. Before graduating from Michigan, Daniel Silman, the CEO now of Relevant, emailed Stephen Ross, who is now currently backing the company. Out of that random email he sent out of his college dorm, Silman got to sit down with Ross. It was supposed to be a 20-minute sit down, but it turned into hours of discussing how they could work together and how they could put Silman and Ross's ideas, and that's what birthed Relevant. This article relates to practical management setting by its overall organizational structure. Having each person from the investors to the CEO to the manager all being on the same page by wanting to turn this company Relevant into more than just a soccer company. This company also has a good organizational effectiveness because they take approaches that will continue to grow their company, like partnering with a successful professional football division of the Spanish Football League system. It was interesting to see how such a successful company could be run by such a young person. When you see a lot of these Fortune 500 companies or other successful businesses, they're usually run by someone a lot older and someone who has been into more businesses than just one. It's not usually run by someone who just graduated from college and has only worked at one company his whole life. It is also interesting to see how many ways you can go into the business of sport, whether it's working with sports teams like Relevant is, or trying to start tournaments. There's so many avenues and ways you can make money in the business of sport. It's also interesting how you could put together sport and entertainment like Relevant is trying to do and make a successful company out of it.